Students, this is the extra credit review, second portion. We're going to be working through 2 problems together, and then you have a few problems on your own. This is up to 10 points in the ALEX category. So let's start with the basics. What are the 6 steps of all things solid? It's shade, trace, perimeter, base, equations, circle, plug, chug. So step 1 is we want to shade and trace the base. So I'm going to shade the base. There's one of them. Technically there's 2 bases. 1, 2, shade and trace a base. So we look here to find the perimeter. You just walk it around. This one's going to be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. That's 6 times 5. And of course that means it's 30. Check for units. No units provided, so we just write 30 units. Now our base here is a regular polygon. So that's going to be perimeter times apothem over 2. We already have our perimeter as 30 times our apothem, which is 4.3 over 2. So there's 30 times 4.3 divided by 2. We get 64.5. That's one base. And that's going to be units squared because it's area. Now we write out our 3 equations for cylinders. For cylinders, we're going to have lateral area equals perimeter times height. Surface area equals lateral area plus 2 bases. Volume equals base times height. So our perimeter here is going to be 30. So this is 30 times our height, which is 8. 8 times 3 is 24, so this is 240 units squared. Now we take that 240 and we're going to plop it in right there, so we get 240 plus 2, and we come up here when we pick up our bases, which is 64.5. So 64.5 times 2 gets us 129, plus 240, that's 369. So it's our surface area is 369 units squared. Last one is area of our base. So we come up here, that's going to be 64.5 times our height, which is 8. And we get 516. Now it's units cubed because it's volume. So once again, cylinders, we have pH, La plus 2B, and BH. That's for cylinders and prisms. Cylinders and prisms. Then you're going to do one on your own, and then now we're going to do pyramids and cones. Pyramids and cones. The equations for this, for a lateral area, LA equals PL over 2. Surface area equals the lateral area plus 1 base, and volume equals base times height over 3. So now we go shade, trace, perimeter, base, equations, circle, plug, chug. So we're going to shade and trace this base. So there we shade it. And now we trace this edge here. Now our perimeter now is 5 times 14. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 4 is 20. So our perimeter here is 70 units. Our base area is perimeter times apothem over 2. So we're going to take that 70 times that apothem right there, 9.6 over 2, because it's 2-dimension area of a regular polygon. So it's 70 times 9.6 divided by 2, our base is 336 units squared. Now we circle plug chug. So here we have our perimeter, we circle it, we pick it up, it equals 70 times slant height. Our slant height provided is 20.4 over 2. So we have 70 times 20.4 divided by 2, and we get our surface area is 714 units squared. Now, for our lateral area. For our surface area, we take our lateral area, 714, plus, we only have one base here, 336. I'm going to move that here and just add that by hand. That's going to be 10, carry the 1, that's 5, 10. So our answer is surface area equals 1,050 units squared. Now comes the fun part. Because with pyramids and cones, you have to be concerned about two different heights. Look very carefully here. We need the true height here. And let me switch colors. We don't have the true height, so let me draw it in. So let me pull it out. We don't have that. That's the true height. That's going to be X. We do have the slant height right there. We have 20.4, and if you swing this opossum around and connect, we do have this right here, which is 9.6. So to get our true height, we have to do this. X squared plus 9.6 squared equals 20.4 squared. So we have x squared equals 20.4 squared minus 9.6 squared. To get just x, we're going to square root. So we have x equals 20.4 squared minus 9.6 squared, all under the square root sign. And pause and let you catch up there. We're going to bring up our calculator. We're going to start with 20.4 squared. You can see the work at the top. Minus 9.6 squared equals 324. Then we're going to square root, and we get 18. So our true height here is 18. Now we circle plug chug. So our base is 336. So 336 times that true height, which is 18, divide by 3. 3 goes into 18 6 times. So I have 336 times 6. And I get 2016. So volume equals 2016 units cubed. Now you try one on your own. These 2 pages you must do on your own, showing all work, and to whatever degree that you are accurate, you will get partial credit.